All right, we're here with MP for his reaction ahead of tonight's big All-Star showdown.
My bad. Reaction to what?
You gonna get a water rest for a second so we can film this?
Yeah, I could do two things at once, bro. What are you talking about? What am I reacting to?
A second, bring it up. And, all right, quote. I expect to be an All-Star, 100%. And I expect MP to be there that weekend, too. In the stands. End quote.
That ain't real. Who said that?
See for yourself.
Bet, say less. He's getting outscored tonight.
You think maybe he wants you thinking that way? You know, think he can get you off your game, or?
Xander, it really doesn't matter what he thinks. He's getting outscored.
Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Clippers, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course, Memphis, far behind in the standings.
I think for Los Angeles, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Jackson out there with Vince Williams, and it's Edey in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. MP is out there with James Harden, and it's Beal in at the small forward position. Let's toss it to the sideline, where we've got more on MP's historic season.
Thanks, guys. Well, a pretty auspicious record he set. The most 60-point game.
And again for three.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, undefeated in NBA Cup group play, and they look to make it 4-0 with a win here tonight.
Well, watching the film of their previous Cup games, this team is playing with serious confidence. Executing, they might be the best team in this competition so far.
And now, checking out how Memphis is doing. On the road tonight, a 1-2 group record. This could be it for them in the Cup.
Yeah, B.A., I don't see them getting to the knockout stages. But hey, tonight still counts towards the regular season standings.
Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 12.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Jackson for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And the Clippers making a change here. Collins checked in. Oh, nice shot by MP.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. Well, one thing we're seeing with both teams in Los Angeles, managing the contract lengths of their aging veterans with an eye toward free agency in the next few summers. With Paul George leaving the Clippers and for the Lakers, LeBron James perhaps eyeing the door here. Not everyone is happy with the approach, but they're sticking to it for now.
Taking that long view approach. All right, Chomps, thank you very much for that report. And so Tuomas Isolo calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And a peek at the standings in this year's NBA Cup. The group stage is almost over.
And I have really enjoyed this year's version of the Cup. We're almost at the best part, too. The single elimination knockout rounds. I can't wait to get those started.
Pass to Morant. The shot to stop the run. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Zubac with a screen on Morant. And the basket by MP.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Caldwell Pope finds Edie. Morant against MP. Such a wide open look. Morant's got 9.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
And here's MP from outside. Hits the trifecta.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Deflected. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And a chance here to check out some stats for Ja Morant.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Some changes for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Williams. And Ty Jerome subbed in for Caldwell Pope. He drops it from range.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Jerome outside. Pass to Edie. Down low. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Edie. Edie's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jerome, no good. The Clippers lead by 16. Collins with a screen on Clark. And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance. MP's got 31 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Puts up a deep three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Clippers. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Chris Paul out there with MP. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
Beal, he's checked in for the Clippers. Then for Memphis, Williams comes in for Pippen, and Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Jerome. Here's MP. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Well, Memphis shooting 47% on this one, looking efficient. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
And here's Morant outside. Rebounded by Lopez.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
MP, the pass to Collins. MP against Morant. Here's MP. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. MP's got 41.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Timeout. Timeout. So for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard comes in for Lopez. And it's James Harden in for Paul. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Morant. And count it, 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
Well, remember, this is Game 4 of group play in the Cup, Grant. The winner in each of the 6 groups will advance into the 8-team knockout rounds.
And they'll be joined by a wild card team in each conference, the second-place team with the best record. And if those records are tied, they'll go to point differential.
Sinks it from distance.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. Good to see him being effective off the ball.
From deep, MP. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Williams finds Morant. This one for 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Harden against Caldwell Pope. Here's MP. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. MP's got 43 points.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Pass to Williams. From deep, Morant connects from downtown. Morant's got 24.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Takes a 3. Good! Another from 3.
I mean, his flame-throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Caldwell Pope with it. Harden picks him up. Williams from long range. Rebound by the Clippers. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
The three ball. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Morant, he's open with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. 26 points for him.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everyone. How about
the biggest reason they're up? MP. He's on a mission, doing just about everything. This team really leans.
And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see who's ahead in the early going.
Taking a look at the Clippers.
Thanks, as always, for watching.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
All right, now let's go courtside for a story on MP's remarkable season.
Thanks, guys. Well, his hot shooting this season has brought him within sight of the single-season high watermark for triples made. And while it's something he's cautious of, he said he's trying to keep his focus squarely between those lines. Guys?
That's a good approach. On the court for Memphis. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Edey out there with Jackson. And it's Williams in at the three. Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity.
Connects again from distance.
Yeah, he's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from deep.
That last triple ties him for 4th most made in the season. Pass to Caldwell Pope. From deep, Morant. It's rebounded by Zubac.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP finds Harden. Here's MP. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. And here's Edey. No made baskets yet. Jackson left side. 4-3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Beyond the arc. Good! Another from 3.
And this is amazing. I mean, that moves them into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this does not happen very often.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Leonard with a screen on Caldwell Pope. MP shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Jackson. Here's Williams. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Fires it. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. MP's got 11 in the second half.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Steps back. Kicks it out to Jackson. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Well, Stan, after last season, the Grizzlies brass, quite candid, they weren't close to being championship caliber.
Well, it's a brutal business, BA. You can have a ton of talent, but sometimes there are just certain teams that stand in your way.
And here's Morant outside.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's MP, plenty of space. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Back to Morant. High post Edey. Pass to Morant. Over MP. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Again, Los Angeles. 1:05 left to play in the third. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Edey finds Caldwell Pope. They can't stop the run with that one.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Williams against MP. And again for 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him. Closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot.
Good! Another from 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most made threes in a season. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Edey. He's guarded by Zubac with 1 on the clock. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers making this game a... And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Keep attacking, all right? Nah, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the...
There aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
MP's checked in for Los Angeles. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Landale. Jackson comes in for Clark. Williams is checked in for Pippen. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Jerome. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. MP is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. They get it again. Edey outside for Morant. Williams passes to Morant. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Lopez, the screen from deep. MP connects again from distance.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Back to Morant. Oh, deflected. Lopez with the steal. Pass to MP. 1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Lopez, and it's Lopez with the jam.
Well, it's great to see Lopez use that 7'1" frame to his advantage. Fantastic work on the offensive glass.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
From deep, MP. And again for three.
It has been raining threes for him, alone at fourth in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit?
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Clippers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP. The rebound by Edey.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Morant looking around. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far, it's single elimination going forward. A whole new game, but I do like their chances.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
MP, right here. Come on. I'm sure I'm going to regret this, but Frank.
There we go. All right. Okay, MP, the way you responded after getting called out pre-game, I mean, have you ever considered paying someone to follow you wherever you go, insulting you at every step along the way? Because I think that might work for you.
I thought that was your job, Frank. Besides, isn't that what that tabloid you work for pays you to do?
Oh, come on, I'm fair and balanced, MP. We all know.
Balanced? Yeah, sure. Fair? Not so much.
Okay, what can we take from this to your next game?
That any success is a positive one. You win, there's positives. You set personal goals and meet them, there's positives. Tonight I did both. So, Frank, there you have it. Positives.
MP, positive. Got it. Thank you.
MP, right here. Question. A real question.
It's official. Team K is joining GBL. And that's MP's new club league circuit for those of you who don't know. I'm excited. We're going to build this thing into the best circuit in the country. We're going to help a lot of kids on their way to college and pros.
All right, got another matchup against a potential all-star tonight. MP, what you thinking?
I need a little separation.
Yeah, I am sick of you too, but we got video to shoot. Come on.
Nah, Xander, I'm saying I need separation from some of these other all-stars. Gotta do something that, help me stand out.
Like...
I woke up in the zone today. I'm telling you, I can't miss.
Hey, we saw the warm-ups, folks. He ain't lying.
Right. And I'm thinking I'll hit a couple of logo threes, get our guys going, and get the talking heads yapping.
MP.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Bradley Beal.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit, but he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. MP out there with Harden, and it's Beal in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves,
Here we go.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the three spot. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
All right, a special report now from the sideline to hear about this incredible season MP is in the midst of.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's been shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the second most triples ever in a season. And, you best believe it, no shot is out of his range. Guys.
Well, he is a real flamethrower. Thanks. It's been well documented that MP is taking these matchups seriously against other opponents in this conference. You got to wonder if that hasn't provided some extra motivation.
And how impressive have these performances been by MP? He puts a big old target on his back that his competition isn't taking lightly and continues to dominate out there. He's garnered a good deal of added respect the way he's taking care of his business.
Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch. Thank you. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Hey guys, this past summer, Chris Paul returned to the Los Angeles Clippers in what I'm told could be a farewell tour with the team. And he's joined up once again with James Harden, and Paul spent a large portion of his decorated career with the Clippers. If this is truly the final ride for Chris Paul, guys, it's very fitting to have him back home in Lob City.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. DiVincenzo finds Reed. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Over in the corner, McDaniels knocks down the three ball.
McDaniels with the big answer.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. MP, he let it fly, and he gets it.
Boy, was that deep. It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Edwards inside, covered by MP. DiVincenzo. Passes to Edwards. McDaniels offline with his three.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
And a deep three from MP. Minnesota with the rebound.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, in insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Edwards can't hit.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
MP fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard-Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with force.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Collins checked in for the Clippers. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 9 points. Dillingham with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
MP way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ingles against Leonard. Miller kicks to Ingles. Back to Miller. To the middle. Pass to Dillingham. And the rejection by Zubac.
Excellent at guarding the rim. When you challenge Zubac like this, he'll make you regret that move.
Conley's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 6. The three from MP gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 21 in the game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shit.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
A three from MP, and another three for the Clippers.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Clippers ahead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Latrey. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dillingham wide open, and he fires. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game.
Timeout.
Get to work on the glass.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Edwards has come in for Minnesota. The Clippers also changing it up. Bradley Beal comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's James Harden in for Paul. Randall with the ball. Still without a basket. Clock at 6. And stolen by MP. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Shoots it. Again, Los Angeles.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Now here is Conley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Randall no good.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust.
Here's MP, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 42 in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
DiVincenzo with it, and it's Harden picking him up. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Another miss by Minnesota.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
McDaniels outside. Down low. To stop the run. And Reed with the lay-in. Reed's got his first points of the game. And so it's Los Angeles rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stagnant. We come back right after this.
And for that game against the Thunder, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Clippers. And that's a halftime wrap.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. MP out there with Harden, and it's Beal in at the three, the small forward. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randall no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And good, he hits it again.
And only a handful of the all-time greats have more 50-point games than he does.
He's moved all the way into a tie for 4th place on that list.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far. Edwards against MP. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Randall passes to Reed. McDaniels on the wing. Three-pointer Randall. And And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. MP, that's for two. Again, Los Angeles.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to DiVincenzo. No good on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now here's Randall. To the inside. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
MP deciding where to go with it. Bangs on the trifecta. MP's got 59 points.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
McDaniels passes to Randall. That shot off. They tee that time from Leonard.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Minnesota also making some changes. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Dillingham comes in for McDaniel. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Lopez, a screen on Edwards. MP, good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Ingles with the screen for Conley. Back to Ingles. Takes a three. The offensive rebound. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 19 points. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. MP outside. Again, the Clippers.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Edwards against MP. Gobert with a screen on MP. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Clippers. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Minnesota making some changes. McDaniels, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Edwards comes in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And the Clippers with a change here, too. MP's checked in for Chris Dunn. Here's Edwards. And the shot goes in. And that's 23 points for Anthony Edwards.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Gobert dishes to Randall. Back to Gobert. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Lopez. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. MP, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo sinks the triple.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
The three from MP. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Inside, Lopez with the steal. MP outside. And another one falls. Amazing.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
there is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Great open look there. Edwards got 7 points here in this quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And a nice open look right there.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Lopez with the steal. And here's MP for three. Connects again from distance.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Back there.
So people are calling you Hoopstradamus after your pre-game predictions once again came true. Is the game almost getting too easy for you?
If I said that, Coach would kill me. No, but for real, I just been in a really good rhythm lately, and I'm confident in myself and the things I know I could do on the court.
Nice. Thank you.
How do you keep that confidence? Please, please. You have, MP.
chance for MP is tough. You're going to luck your way into that.